Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's segment of Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. The learning of this video has been dedicated to Leili Nishmas Rachel Bas Reb Menachem Alei Shalom. In the schus of this Torah learning, our neshama should have an aliyah. The Kitzur here in Siman Aleph Sif Gimel continues giving us some general guidelines on how a person should comport himself throughout his day. The Kitzur brings down a brisa. Yehuda ben Taima Omer, Yehuda ben Taima said, Havi az kanomer, a person should be brazen as a leopard, the kal kanesher, and light as an eagle, ratz katzvi, he should run as swiftly as a deer, the gibar ka'ari, and he should be as powerful as a lion, lasois ritzain avicha shabashamayim, to fulfill the will of his Father in heaven. Now, the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch explains what these things mean. Az kanomer, a person should be brazen as a leopard. Perushai, this means, shelo yispayish mipnei bnei adam hamal'igim alav ba'avodas Hashem yisparach shemoi. A person should not be ashamed, he should not be bashful before people who make fun of him when he does what's proper to serve Hashem. Let's say a person is in a group and people are speaking Lashon Hara. And they look at him and he says, listen, I don't want to listen to this, I don't want to hear Lashon Hara, I don't want to speak Lashon Hara. And they start making fun of him. Oh, come on, what's the big deal? He knows he's doing the right thing. Not only is he doing the right thing, but if he can have an effect on them, he could turn them away from being over in Avera. Sometimes people make fun of you for different things, but if you know that you are serving Hashem, then you should not be bashful, you should not be ashamed. You have to be az kanemer. In such a case, you have to be as bold as a leopard. Kal kanesher, a person has to be as light as an eagle. What does that mean? Keneged re'us ha'ayin. This is referring to what you see with your eyes. Loimar, that is to say, shetehe kal, a person should be light. La'atzoim einecha, to close his eyes or turn his eyes away. Me'er'ois bara, from looking at things that he's not supposed to look at, from looking at things that are ra, that are evil. Why? Why is this so important? Kihu haschalas ha'avera, because it is with sight that averis begin. Ha'ayin roya, the eye sees something. V'halev chaymed, the heart desires the thing that you see. U'chalei ma'aseh goimrin, and then the vessels that Hashem has given us that are capable of action, meaning our legs, our hands, the rest of the organs of our body that are capable of taking action, they finish out the avera. So somebody sees something which is not appropriate, he then gets a desire for that thing that he sees, and then, if he's driven enough by the desire, he will go ahead and take action and be over an avera. This is especially important nowadays, where it's so prevalent for there to be things that are inappropriate for us to look at. We're faced with it on a constant basis, on our phones, on our computers, on the billboards, and in the shopping malls, and everywhere we go. So it's very important. You have to be kal kanesher. Your eyes have to be very light to look away from something that is inappropriate. Ratz katzvi, a person has to be able to run as swiftly as a deer. Keneged haraglayim, this is a reference to a person's legs and feet. Sheraglecha l'toiv yorutzu, that your feet, your legs should run towards good things. You have to be quick. When you see that you could do a mitzvah, when you see that there's a mitzvah to be fulfilled, you have to be able to run swiftly to go fulfill that mitzvah. Vegibar kari, and a person has to be as mighty as a lion. Keneged alev, this is a reference to a person's heart. Ki hagvura ba'avodas habayre yisparachi balev, because the might and the power of a person when it comes to avodas Hashem is in the lev, is in the heart, is in a person's emotions, a person's feelings. The Amar, and the Bryce is telling you, shetechazek libcha ba'avodasai, that you have to strengthen your heart in the service of Hashem. V'tisgaber ala yetzer l'natzchai, and you have to make yourself mighty against your evil inclination, so that you should be victorious over it. Ki gibar hamizgaber al Sinai, like a mighty individual who overpowers his enemy, l'natzchai, to be victorious over him, ulahapiloi la'aretz, and to throw him down to the ground. This is a constant thing. This is our task in the world. A person, there's an ongoing battle between a person and his Yetzer Hara. There's always an ongoing battle where a person has inclinations that want to turn him over to things that are not good. And a person always has to strengthen himself on a constant basis. A person has to remember, like we said in the beginning, Shivisi Hashem L'negdi Samid. Hashem is always before me. My purpose in this world is to serve the Ribbono Shel Olam. So a person always has to have that in his mind, and he always has to think, what I'm going to do now, is that a good thing or is it a bad thing? Is it marbek v'od shamayim? Does it increase the honor of heaven? Is it something that brings me closer to your shamayim? Is it something that is avodas Hashem, or is it chas v'shalom the opposite? And he always has to strengthen himself to do what's right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you will continue to join me for much, much, much more Torah learning. Have a wonderful day. Be well.